Greetings everyone. Feminization of Poverty. Introduction. The term feminization of poverty, first coined by Diane Pierce, 1978, it was used to describe trends in the United States where it was argued that two-thirds of the poor over the age of 16 were women. It implies that women as a class is likely to be poorer than men under the present capitalist economic system, especially in the third world developing countries. Women have steadily poorer in the context of an increasingly merciless struggle for scarce resources. Poverty women's face. ADB, Asian Development Bank, and UNDP have described poverty as having a woman's face. Of the 1.3 billion people in the world living in poverty, 70% are women. UNDP 1997. Two-thirds of the poor in Asia are women. The number of rural women living in poverty increased more than the number of rural men living in poverty. Rural men living in poverty. Increasing incidence of female hardship of households on global scale. This alarming trend is referred to as feminization of poverty. Condition of women under poverty. Denied access to critical resources such as credit, land, and inheritance. Their labor is unrewarded and unrecognized. Their health care and nutritional needs are not given priority. They lack sufficient access to education and support services. This participation in decision making in home and in the community is minimal. Causes of feminization of poverty. The growth of female-headed households. According to IFAD, female-headed households dominate the poverty statistics. According to Jita Sen, among households based on any criteria, female-headed households tend to be the poorest. Causes of female-headed households: forced labor migration, family breakdown due to financial crisis, dowry-related stress. Female-headed households are regarded as exacerbating poverty because women are time and resources constrained by their triple roles, which is employment, discriminated against the labor market, household, and child care. Intra-household inequalities. Unequal allocation of resources within households, mainly in South Asia. Anti-female discrimination in health and nutrition. Discrimination regarding education and marriage. Slums. Discrimination in food and resources. Age of marriage for girls is low, 18. Illiteracy. Paid labor is predominantly male. Women are economically dependent on men. Continuation. Women are dominated by cultural patterns and customs like marriage, divorce, inheritance, and mobility. Only 5% of the total female population in the country produced. Outspoken feminists are well-known scholars. Examples: prime ministers and leaders of opposition parties, women in rural area, urban slums, suffer inter-household inequalities, a discriminatory legal system, and extreme poverty. Bias against women and girls. Bangladesh son-preferring society. Girls locked into a patriarchal family situation. Three distinct things. 1. Women have higher incidence of poverty than men. Women's poverty is more severe than that of men. There is a trend to greater poverty among women, particularly associated with rising rates of female headship of household. Challenges and strengths. Challenges: there are socioeconomic inequality, child support, sexual exploitation. Strength: easier to plan their budget, freer from emotional vulnerability. Conclusion: poverty is constituted of more than income. It is conceived of as a package of assets and entitlements. Women are pitted against two enemies. First is poverty, which tugs them down onto the lowest rungs in their society. Second is patriarchy, which sabotages their attempts to climb higher. In terms of class work, in the debate on who is more important for a family, father or mother, in my perspective, both are equally important in the family. Thank you. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Thank you.